at the trunk whilst he was making the film. It's called Hitchcock in Rehearsal. He is seated, gripping his chair, ready to pounce on his shadow. The eyes and the back of the head of the shadow belong to wood grain, swirling on the raised lid of a trunk. Two men, eager for their cocktails, have strangled an actor with a rope. They're impatient to hide the body, head drooping with a hand on the lid, welcoming death, or maybe the party. Playing at murder is such hard work. It's all being siphoned from his brain for the camera, editor, and more eyes in the dark. He would admit to no guilt as killers and corpse drink on the set. This is from my latest collection called Unknown Woman and Other Attachments. It's a series of vignettes about women I know in my life, friends, lovers, relations, etc. I'll just make a little note at the beginning of this first poem. I mentioned a person, an Indian philosopher and speaker named Krishnamurti, and he died in the 1980s. So it's referenced in the first poem, okay, which is called Tamana. You were drawn to mindfulness in a house on a Welsh hilltop, instructed to love a guru, not quite as severe as Krishnamurti, offering nirvana via the comfort of platitudes. I tolerated my forceful rival until other men flitted through your bedroom in Hackney Downs. You left a trail of free love. I was your midweek Camden guy at the bottom of a further hill. You dropped the name Jill for Tamana, but no affectations, just warm invitations as your long freckled arms were wrapped round master and lovers, an indiscriminate clinch. A caring, fleshy blonde, poor, schematic, cautiously dreamy, yet assured of our attention, wearing damp slippers, pacing up and down a spongy carpet, laughing at poverty in a squatter's flat. I challenged your beliefs and desires to be left blank-faced. Men stopped ringing your bell. One day, the guru was imprisoned, his medallion image worn more proudly. I stopped needing Tamana, even passed on Jill. The title poem is called Unknown Woman. This is an imaginary woman, completely. Unknown woman. She was young, with a cleft lip, and smiled at me in Swansea. The beauty of her defect was strong and true. She wore a cheap summer dress and a small baby at her chest. The morning breeze cooled us, standing by a house with a gashed door. She was often asked where the beach was. I sensed the woman who really walked up to the sea. That was for others to do. She was willing, even excited, to tell me the way. Her eyes held a sad forbearance, a holding back. Was I a stranger, giving her dignity? She apologized for the baby, now crying in its sling. My question was answered, but I couldn't leave. I almost invited them to the shoreline. She smiled, disarmingly, caught in the ordinary. Nothing more was expected. We could go on our way. The hesitation was immense. She freed me with a nervous nod of the head. On turning to leave, she broke off a piece of chocolate. It'll keep you going. It's quite a walk to the sea.